Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we have a little bit of a different setup as you guys can see. I am in my living room area because today is just a different type of video. So for today's video, I am going to be trying sugar-free coffee creamers. It was a Facebook ad and I don't eat sugar and we'll get into that. And so I wanted to go ahead and try them out for you guys. For those of you who are new, hi, my name is Sol, and basically I spend my money so that you don't have to. I buy Facebook ads, things I see on Amazon, I test them out and I tell you what I think. So if you want to see how I feel about these coffee creamers, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so I saw this ad on Facebook about sugar-free coffee creamers. They're called Prymal coffee creamers, and allegedly they're really good for people who don't eat sugar. I personally don't eat sugar because it makes me very, very tired, and it's kind of like surreal. It's almost like if I took a Benadryl or something, so I decided to cut it out of my diet. I do eat natural sugars like fruit, but I just don't eat processed cane sugar. So I saw this, and although I am not a coffee drinker, I do enjoy a cup of coffee here and there. And so I was like, yes, I need to try this. So I went ahead and got the sampler pack, and I asked you guys on Instagram if you wanted me to try it out on my YouTube channel, and a lot of you said yes. So here we are. One of the packages is a little bit open, but as you guys can see, it's not fully open because I was going to use it, but then I decided not to. And basically, I got Celtic Caramel, Vanilla Bean, got the regular original creamer, their cocoa or cacao mocha or cocoa mocha. And so I'm excited to try these out. These are 0.82 ounces and they're a powder, and basically you go ahead and just pour the powder first, and then you pour the hot coffee over it, and then if you want iced coffee, obviously you let it cool and you add ice. It is sweetened with monk fruit and stevia, which they're both known alternate sweeteners for people who don't eat sugar or diabetics. They don't have no titanium dioxide, no corn syrup, no artificial sweeteners, no partially hydrogenated oils, no soy ingredients. So it is gluten-free, which I eat gluten-free because I have gluten intolerance. I do not have celiac, but I do have intolerance, so I cannot consume gluten. And one serving is about 4 teaspoons of it, and it says there's 8 servings in this container. Mind you, this is the sampler pack. The reason why I went with the sampler pack is because you could get all 4 flavors for the price of one big bag. And since I don't drink coffee that often, only when I'm craving coffee, I thought that I'm not really going to need the full pack, so I just went ahead and decided to go with the sampler pack. So I have my 4 packs here. It was about $22 to get the sampler pack, and it honestly came in a couple of days. I have my little mason jars here because I thought, well, since we're only doing a test, I'm not going to drink 4 full cups of coffee. I mean, I'm going to be wired to the wall and I'm not going to go to sleep. So I made 1 big cup of coffee, and I am just going to test out each baggie in kind of like a shot style. I figured that will give you guys a concise look and answer, and I will be able to go to sleep tonight. So let's get started. Okay, so a little backstory that's on the back of the packaging basically says, life is short, keep it sweet. I created this alternative creamer to support my dad. His new lifestyle was dependent on maintaining blood sugar balance, but he struggled to find an option that fit his new goals and tasted like his old favorite sweetened creamed coffee. Prymal now serves others who love their coffee treat, are flavor fanatics, but who are also conscious of their food choices. I'm excited to share this with you and cannot wait to bring wholesome joy to your ritual. Courtney, she's the founder of Primal Coffee. The ingredients, I mean, it has some natural ingredients and it has some artificial ingredients. You know, you're kind of gonna have a little bit of both in most of the things you buy, so I decided to go ahead and still give it a try. And let's go ahead and start pouring this in. So I have a little spoon here. It says pour powder first, then pour hot coffee on top. So I'm gonna start with the original. It smells kind of like coconutty, like kind of like coconut milk or something. I'm just gonna put about this much on there. Okay. Ooh, making a mess on my table. Smells like delicious chocolate. Then let's do the vanilla bean. This one smells kind of like, I don't know. It smells kind of like baby formula a little bit. This one smells kind of like Celtic Caramel. I'm not a Celtic Caramel type of person, but you can't choose what's in the sampler pack. It's basically a already preset pack, so I just had to kind of go with it. Okay, so I have my 4 flavors. I have my original, my cocoa mocha, my vanilla bean, and my salted caramel. I'm going to take my little spoon and I'm gonna mix it. Let's give it a first shot and mix it, because you will mix your regular creamer. Very, very first impressions, the powder does sit a little bit at the top of the drink. I don't know. I mean, I've pretty much followed the instructions on the page and mixed it how it said it needed to be mixed. It looks a little powdery. Maybe I have way too much mix for the amount of coffee that I have. But, I mean, it should just blend seamlessly. And I can tell it's a little chalky. Let's just put that out there. Now is the moment of truth. Let's taste these. The original doesn't really do much for the flavor of it. It's still pretty intense coffee flavor. I just got a chunk of it. Man, it doesn't mix in very well. I mean, I wonder if you put it in like a frother, if it'll mix a little better. So it's kind of annoying that you have to froth it. I'm gonna go ahead and try the cocoa mocha. Not bad, not my favorite thing in the world. I mean, I really enjoy mocha style coffees, or I used to back in the day from Starbucks, and I haven't been able to have a decent one in a long time. And I was hoping with these I could make kind of like a frappe. I don't know how I feel about the flavor. It's very I don't know, not my favorite. Again, it's kind of chunky. It didn't really break down inside of the coffee. Let's try the vanilla bean. That is gross. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, but that is not good. That does not taste good. Very good. Okay. Let's move on to the Celtic Caramel. And this is probably going to be my least favorite one. Again, I'm not a Celtic Caramel fan, but we'll see. I would say that one is the most true to taste out of all of them. Okay guys, so I've cleaned up a little bit. That was truly a test. Like, it was not good at all. I mean, honestly, I've had coffees where I'm like in love, and I even drink my coffee straight up with just unsweetened coconut milk sometimes. It depends on how I'm feeling. So I can take on bitter coffee. But these, I'm sorry to say, I don't think they're worth it. Now that I have them open, the backs don't reseal. Like, I'm trying to reseal it and it just reopens. So I don't know how I'm supposed to store these. I'm probably gonna have to put them in Ziploc bags, which kind of defeats the point of having a plastic bag already. I don't know. I tried not to add too much, but it says 1 serving is 4 teaspoons. So I tried only adding about 1 teaspoon since I wasn't doing a full cup of coffee, and it just wasn't enough. I mean, I'm not sure what the goal is with these, if it's to make them very potent, but I know like a lot of people like the creamer more than the coffee flavor, so maybe if you add more and play a little more with it, it'll give you a better flavor. Some of them have kind of a nasty aftertaste, like the vanilla bean. I did not like that one at all. The cocoa mocha, I mean, I can see if you add a ton of it, I can see how it would be good, but then that would defeat the purpose. And then if you still like your coffee really bitter, then you can go with the original one. But I don't think any of these made the coffee better or sweeter. The Celtic Caramel, if you're a Celtic Caramel person, this is it. Like, the Celtic Caramel truly tastes like Celtic Caramel, and I would say it's the strongest flavor they have. The other flavors, yeah. I mean, I'm glad they're not too expensive because I probably won't be using these ever again, but they were a good try. I mean, I love the idea behind it. I think they need to put out there more things that are sweetened naturally or things that have no sugar added, because it is very, very hard to find if you don't make it your own at home. And I know a lot of people just don't have the time to make it themselves at home, so I feel like it's a great concept and a great idea. The execution of it just needs a little bit of help. If you get the full big size bag, it is $22 for the big size bag. So each sampler bag contains about 2.82 ounces. One full bag contains 11.3 ounces, which equals to 320 grams, I guess, not sure. But so it is a pretty big bag, so you do get a lot for your money. But then again, if you're comparing it to the supermarket creamers, I know supermarket creamers are not that expensive, but you are paying for organic homemade products, so you're paying for the ingredients in them. I personally don't find it to be that expensive, just because organic things, kind of like cleaner things, do cost more because they use more of the more expensive ingredients. And me having eaten sugar-free for a while, and I've done keto in and out, and I've done different types of diets, I know the more organic you go, the more you pay. So I'm not bad at the price. It is a smaller company. Of course, production is probably more costly for them, but I don't think the flavor was worth it, I'm sad to say. Okay guys, so that was it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was a different type of review. It wasn't a makeup review or a beauty review, but at the end of the day, I do spend my money on different things. So I felt like I needed to bring you guys my thoughts on this coffee creamer. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video.